Our next speaker for the day, Vinay Sahasrabuddhe. We're expecting lots of insights from you. Please come in, sir.
The writer of the book, Shri M.R. Venkatesh, all the dignitaries on the dais, Devendra ji, Ashish, respected Suresh Prabhuji, Nandita, and certainly Jaimin, whose motivation and passion for these kinds of events, really speaking, is behind this particular program today, and all the friends gathered over here. It is indeed a pleasure to be here to release or to participate in a function to release the book, which has been very painstakingly written, and it is going to be a very important instrument in the public awakening ahead of 2014 elections. Unfortunately, what has happened is in our current political discourse, we touch upon issues, but really speaking, don't go into the details and much less into some kind of a real understanding of the issues at hand or the situation. And this book therefore provides ample material for educating the masses. We are aware of the issues that have been discussed very eloquently in this particular book, and there are 10 chapters, 10 different sections in fact. And the book has been named very rightly as A Decade of Decay, but I would say, if you were really fond of alliterations, you could have called it as a decade of disaster, or for that matter, a decade of destruction, whatever. Ample choices were there, really speaking. The book also presents you, the beauty of the book is that most of the issues are really speaking very complicated. I'm not a student of economics, and but for persons like Suresh Prabhu, it's very difficult to understand complicated economic issues. But the beauty of Venkateshji's writing is that he has simplified things for the understanding of the commoners. Also, he has touched upon certain very, very fundamental issues. I was very happy to see the particular caricatures which he has very imaginatively inserted in his book. I don't know who is the person, who is the cartoonist or who has drawn this, but whosoever, I must thank him, because here there is a section called ideology, and very eloquently it has put a money bag and a person, a neta, a politician, obviously of the UPA, sitting in the money bag, which speaks for what kind of ideology these people are pursuing. So very eloquent. At the same time, I must say that having read the book, it proves to be a must-read for the literacy of political economy and the state of affairs today. Therefore, I would suggest that we not only come, listen to the speeches, clap, and while leaving say that, oh, wonderful book, but also try to purchase a copy or two and present it during the Diwali. This is the right gift to be presented at the occasion of festivals. I would very heavily recommend. I also found, and I had met him few days before in Delhi, and I realized that although this book is a critical kind of assessment of the performance of UPA on several counts, remember, Mr. Venkatesh is not a politician. He has not joined any political party. He is not a BJP person per se. And therefore, he has very dispassionately analyzed. He has, this is not a criticism for the sake of criticism. He has analyzed, at times he has given some solutions also as to, instead of this, what you could have really done in the interest of the nation. More importantly, while analyzing the whole gamut of issues, I believe, although these terminologies are not used by him, but this is what I could realize after reading the book, that he has touched upon 4 different crises which, as I understand, as a student of politics, are afflicting our body politic or, really speaking, our nation today. First is the crisis of purpose. Why exactly are we in politics, and why exactly are we wanting to occupy positions in governance? Then there is a crisis of ownership. Whose government is this? Is this Mrs. Gandhi's government? Is this Manmohan Singh's government? Is this the government of the rising star? Whose government is this? Nobody knows, and everybody is pointing fingers to the others, which is why, unfortunately, this nation today is wondering as to who is taking the ownership of the betterment of this country. Unfortunately, there are no answers. Out of this crisis of ownership, what is emerging is a crisis of authenticity. मोदी जी बहुत तरीके से बात करते हैं, कहते हैं कि यहाँ पर जो एडवर्टीजमेंट आती है कि भारत के इस निर्माण में हक है मेरा, तो सुनने में लगता है कि शक है मेरा। तो ये जो भारत के इस निर्माण में जो लोगों के अंदर एक शक निर्माण हुआ है, इसका कारण ये सारा बना बनाया खेल लगता है। इट डजंट अपीयर टू बी ऑथेंटिक काइंड ऑफ लीडरशिप। किसी को कुछ करना है इसलिए किसी को सामने रखा है, ये वाली सारी कार्य पद्धति दिखाई देती है, और इन्हीं 3 संकटों के कारण निर्माण होता है क्राइसिस ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस। People have lost confidence in this government, and the government will realize this in another 7-8 months or so. What is more important, as I understand, again as a student of politics, aggrandizement, gratification, अपनी और अपनी आने वाली 10 पीढ़ियों की भलाई की तरतूत करना, व्यवस्था करना, इसी में सारा राजतंत्र आज डूबा हुआ दिखाई देता है। हम महाराष्ट्र में किताब का विमोचन कर रहे हैं, और वेंकटेश जी ने अच्छी बात की कि तमिलनाडु से वो है, चेन्नई से, मगर यहाँ आके वो कर रहे हैं। और महाराष्ट्र की भूमि में जब छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज की बात हम करते हैं, तो महाराज जी का वर्णन मराठी के एक साहित्यकार, नाटककार राम गणेश गडकरी ने एक राज संन्यास नाम का नाटक लिखा था। उसमें उन्होंने राजा का वर्णन किया है। हु इज ए किंग? राजा इज ए उपभोग शून्य स्वामी। He is the owner. In that way, he is the responsible person for the entire well-being of the kingdom, but then with zero gratification, zero personal aggrandizement. यहाँ स्वामित्व शून्य उपभोग का राज चल रहा है। They are not taking ownership, but they are into all kind of indulgence, and it is for all of us to see. And therefore, I believe this book also should, for a insightful reader, serve the purpose of bringing out the cleavages between the governance that we had during the Atalji's time and during Manmohan Singh's 9-10 years. अगर अटल जी की सरकार कनेक्टिविटी वाली सरकार थी, जिसके ऊपर श्री सुरेश प्रभु जी ने कटाक्ष किया, तो ये सरकार डिसकनेक्टिविटी की ओर बढ़ रही है। पूरा मतलब डायलॉग का अभाव है, कहीं संवाद नहीं, किसी में भी नहीं, सर्वोच्च नेताओं में भी नहीं, उनके अपने यूपीए के गठबंधन में कितने लोग वहां से छुटकारा लेकर दूर हो गए हम देखते हैं, और जनता के साथ सरोकार का तो बिल्कुल नाम ही नहीं। तो ऐसी सारी स्थिति में मुझे लगता है, और इन्होंने किया क्या, अगर हम देखें 8, 9, 10 सालों में क्या किया, तो जैसे एक माइनॉरिटी वेलफेयर नाम का डिपार्टमेंट निकाला, जो पहले कभी नहीं था। दिस इज द गिफ्ट ऑफ दिस गवर्नमेंट, एज इफ ड्यूरिंग देयर रूल there was no kind of mechanism to ensure the welfare of minorities, which is why one fine morning they suddenly realized, oh, we will have to have a department for the minority welfare. Unfortunately, if you go through the annual reports of the minority welfare department, the welfare has gone into minority. Scams have become in majority, and you know all kinds of stories about how scamsters have also indulged in all kinds of wrong things insofar as managing the Waqf properties and things like that are concerned. So the welfare as a theme, as a philosophy, unfortunately has gone into minority. Why have all these have happened? If I may comment upon in a holistic manner on the content of the entire book, I recall what has been said in our scriptures. किसी भी गतिविधि को सफल बनाने के लिए जो चीज़ें आवश्यक होती है उसका वर्णन करते हैं हमारे यहाँ। अधिष्ठानम कथा तथा कर्ता करणम च पृथक विदम विविधश्च पृथक चेष्टा दैव चैवात्र पंचमम। यानी 5 चीजें लगती है। क्या लगती है? पहले अधिष्ठान, यू हैव टू हैव सम कॉन्फिडेंस, सम फेथ, सम फिलोसॉफी। यहां उसका पता ही नहीं। दूसरा कर्ता लगता है, दिस इज ए गवर्नमेंट विदाउट कर्ता। तो यहां से क्या निष्पन्न होगा, क्या निकल कर आएगा, नोबडी नोज। चौथा होता है गतिविधियां, पृथक विधम, अनेक तरीके की गतिविधियां आपको करनी पड़ती है, एक्टिविटीज। देयर डजंट सीम टू बी एनी। भारत निर्माण तो केवल एडवर्टीजमेंट में हो रहा है। चौथा है विविध प्रकार के प्रयास, वो भी कुछ दिखाई देते नहीं। और 5वीं बात है दैव चैवात्र पंचमम, और बाकी आपका जो भाग्य होगा उसके अनुसार कुछ होगा। यहां तो लगभग भाग्य ही पहले स्थान पर आ गया है और इसके कारण ये मुसीबतें हमें झेलनी पड़ रही है। मैं मानता हूं कि ये एक किताब, जब यूपीए सरकार अपने अंतिम साल में राज कर रही है इस देश के ऊपर, तब एक गवर्नेंस के बारे में एक बहुत सटीक और बहुत ही एनालिटिकल ढंग से प्रस्तुत किया हुआ एक आलेख है, एक क्रिटिकल एनालिसिस है, जो जैसे मैंने शुरू में कहा, इट्स ए मस्ट रीड। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू विनय जी। विनय जी ने आप लोगों को एक छोटा सा कार्टून दिखाया और पूछा कि इसके पीछे कार्टूनिस्ट कौन है। तो ही वॉन्ट्स टू रिमेन एज फेसलेस as the caricatures that he has made.